Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, HollywoodShono here, about to give you another Injustice 2 video. In this video, we will be claiming our 360 Multiverse Green Arrow fragments that I should have gotten in November. However, fuck you, Solace, for being a piece of crap and not actually helping out your customers that have been spending money in the game. And as you guys can see, I have been spending significantly less on this game. So we're going to claim our Multiverse Green Arrow fragments, and as you can see right here, we have our worthy promotion, Fuck You, Netherrealm. Now with that said, we are going to look at Multiverse Green Arrow stats: 1,341 damage, 8,412 health. Another thing I'd also like to take note is that I actually spent a little bit of time cleaning the fans out in my computer to hopefully reduce the amount of whirring and buzzing in live streams and YouTube videos. Also, I have adjusted the volume down a little bit to hopefully stop the random humming, buzzing noises, which I'm sure annoys the hell out of you. Now, I'm also reduced the game audio sound slightly, about 2 points for Injustice 2. I probably will modify it a lot lower for WWE Mayhem videos, but we'll have to see on that. Leave your comments down below on what games you would like to see me actually making YouTube videos on, or what you'd like to see me stream in the future. If you guys want me to do Injustice 2 console, if you guys want me to do some Nintendo Switch gaming, especially Skyrim, head over to the second channel on HollywoodShono YouTube live streams, where I will be streaming shortly after this video goes up. So, we're going to promote up Multiverse Green Arrow for 50,000 credits right now. And there we have it. We have 20 extra fragments, which I will not be donating because of the rumored 6-star promotion upgrade. So, now the ability has a 90% chance to drain 2 power when you use an ability 1. And keep in mind, with the 6-star upgrade, this will actually make it 100%. So this could be in the works from months ago because of this design change. And also a 35% chance to transfer half of the amount of power drain to steal it from the opponent as well. So that's really cool. So now we're at 28,240 threat. We're going to purchase this upgrade for 5,000, and we get 4% crit chance, which is pretty good. Let's re-roll the 1% attack and see if we can get anything better. We get 2% health, which is slightly better by about 20 points. Now, there are 4 different ways to actually use multiverse characters, and we're going to go about that right now. We will be farming, obviously, the Multiverse Supergirl, as I don't have her 5 stars yet, even though I think the card is pretty bad. It might not be as bad with the 6-star upgrades, because more health also means more damage reduction. The damage reduction is useless if you're not knocked under 30% health. So currently there are 4 characters in the Multiverse teams, the 4th one being White Canary. For those of you guys that remember how I used to do this for Injustice 1, you just drag it in and it looks like a 4th slot. So, let's take a look at all the passives with the multiverse characters. Now, this is one that I find to be super useful on every team. For example, you could use this on your main damage dealer in raids with a Speed Force to Flash, get a bunch of combo, and you also get additional crit damage. I'm not certain if you can get crits over the 300% cap with Multiverse to Flash, but even if not, you can allocate a couple crit damage counts, at least 1 to 2, into actual attack, and still get more overall damage. So, like a lot of things, like for example World of Warcraft, you would get more damage by just upping your attack, and I find that to be true versus crit damage. I don't think that crit damage is a really good stat, and if you have more crit damage, why don't you just roll attack? That just seems to make more sense to me. Now, for Green Arrow, as you've seen, if you use a special 1, it has a chance to drain 2 bars of power, and a 35% chance to transfer half of the power drain to reserves for a team. Now, I'm not sure if that means a Green Arrow has a 35% chance to drain, say, 1.67 bars, and you get that back. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but with White Canary, you have a chance for Multiverse teammates' ability 1 to cost no power, and base effects of team equipment gear. So basically, the way that they advertise this was that it would take your 5th gear item, which is crit chance, but base effects are also, for example, the crit chance. So you get like 1.25% more crit. You would also get, for example, and this would hold true to all your characters. So if you have level 60 gear, you're obviously going to get, let's say, 800 health if you have 4,000 health on a pair of boots. So you're going to get like 1,600 health. Your attack is going to be like 300. So you're going to get like another 60 attack. It's basically just min-maxing stats. So it's a really interesting ability, and it does affect your entire team. The chance for multiverse ability 1 to cost no power works for only multiverse characters, but I really find that just like with multiverse the Flash, increasing the team effects or base effects of equipment gear might be better. Now, I wish that the tooltip would actually give you more threat. Like, for example, if Armored Superman had, let's say, 55% defense, your Armored Superman had 20% defense, that it would actually work like that. Now, Multiverse Supergirl does give defense, and it reduces the incoming damage by 45%. Now, if you're at 31% health, you're going to take full damage, and you can still be one-shot, but I have seen that against higher threat opponents, namely EK Secrets, for example, that the 45% reduced damage might be a big deal when your 30% health is like 15,000. Because then you can easily survive 2 shots under that threshold. So, in my opinion, this is the best way to actually utilize Multiverse Green Arrow. Obviously, you can go with Supergirl against bosses like Scarecrow that have area damage where you need that extra damage reduction. But I think for min-maxing damage, this is the way to go. So, we're going to fight. I don't want to fight a Dr. Fate. But we can get up to 90,000 threats. So let's see if we can find an opponent 25% above us. There we go. We have Rampage with 91,890 threat with a level 50 5-star BVS Superman, Unhinged Harley Quinn, and Emerald Green Lantern. Now, there are some other ways that you can actually utilize Multiverse Green Arrow, one of which is using Dr. Fate and then just spamming with the Flash. I think that's a very good tactic for it. So let's get in White Canary next. Now you can see BVS Superman actually doing some pretty good damage. But can you handle Green Arrow? That's going to power drain, and it wipes out BVS Superman. I'm surprised an arrow did that much damage from Green Arrow. That's actually pretty strong. You can see the extra crit damage coming into play. Green Arrow taking it to Emerald Green Lantern as well. Then White Canary also draining power on a special 1, and White Canary special 1 does hit quite a bit. So let's see that again. Almost wiped out Pulsar, and there's the Blade. We're just going to boot out both Green Lantern and Unhinged Harley Quinn, and yeah, that actually works pretty well with White Canary as well. So we get a whopping 20,000 battle rating. White Canary gains a level to 28. Now, I'm not sure what the minimum threshold is to get the 805 XP. I'm sure it's capped because you could quickly just gem up a character and level them up quickly. I know that 805 is the max. I think it's at about 100,000 threats. So let's do a fight, and let's put in Multiverse Supergirl instead of the Flash. We're going to take less crit damage, but we're going to take less damage overall. So let's see if we can find somebody around 85, 86,000. 87,000 is good. So we're going up against Silver Squad. Now, as you guys know, normally I don't tread this low on threat. Usually I go about 200,000 with my Predator Batman or Arkham Knight Batman. But there you can see that Supergirl actually has slow attacks. And White Canary has a lot of Nightwing-like abilities. And a walking laser that actually power drains is pretty strong. So Arkham Knight Batman is in. White Canary comes in and power drains Arkham Knight Batman as well. Now, I've seen that Multiverse Green Arrow is a huge benefit just by having that on the team. Being able to manipulate the power and not take as much damage is a really good ability. Powered Supergirl takes a huge power drain there. And look at the power that we gain from that ability reserve from Green Arrow. So yeah, it does work. Obviously, 35% chance is not very reliable, but I really like the whole double heavy attack into weird mechanics with the shot there. Powered Supergirl goes down, power drain. Blade Master Robin is in, and Blade Master Robin has no chance. One thing I also like about the Multiverse team is that there is one of each class, not counting magic. You have Might, Tech, and Agility, so unlike the Justice League team, which has 3 might classes, an agility, attack, and a meta-human, you don't get that overlapping synergy with Multiverse. Now, granted, they need to add a couple more tech, agility, and meta-humans to the Justice League team, but we'll have to see how they plan that out. So, those of you guys that are wondering about Update 2.1, they have announced, I believe it is Atrocitus, which is going to be really cool. However, they said that there's going to be another, or Black Lightning is the mystery character. I've also heard rumors of Atrocitus. Black Lightning is a mystery character, but you can't have Black Lightning without Black Adam. So I really hope that he finally comes to mobile. It's about a year late, as the game has been actually live for a year now. February will mark the 1-year anniversary of Injustice 2 Mobile. Arkham Knight Batman gets a power drain. Now, one interesting thing is that all of the Multiverse characters have 6-second tag-in, so with a walking laser, for example, you can definitely utilize that. Armor piercing does not do much to Multiverse Green Arrow. Now, I really hope that they do actually address some of the tag-in features, and there was the power reserve giving Multiverse Green Arrow a lot of power. Predator Batman gets wiped out. Arkham Knight Batman is it. The also cool thing about the walking laser, or even any special ones with Multiverse Green Arrow, is that if you get blocked, you still have a chance of draining power. And there's the no power cost there from Multiverse Superman. We can power drain again using a walking laser. So it is a chance to proc from White Canary. And we can just power drain, get rid of Arkham Knight Batman. Yeah, Multiverse team is a lot of fun. It's not overpowered like Justice League, Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg, which I think is the best utilization of the Justice League team. Even though you can use Batman, we've seen really ridiculous things with the Flash. If you guys want me to show you an example, let's actually do a fight with it. And I'm going to show you guys how ridiculous Justice League the Flash is and why he needs a nerf. So let's throw in Cyborg. Now, we don't have armor piercing with Aquaman because we don't have, like, super high threat. But I'm going to show you guys how stupid Justice League the Flash is. Let's throw in Arkham Knight Batman. And let's see if we can find a high health, low defense opponent.
Supergirl.
That is not low defense.
Wonder Woman.
It's hard to find low defense teams. There's 71.3.
Green Arrow.
Alright, here we go. So, we're going to use against Multiverse Green Arrow, because he's going to take a lot of damage. We're going to use Multiverse the Flash on him, or Justice League the Flash exclusively, and you're going to see Green Arrow get obliterated. This also synergizes with Multiverse Green Arrow because we're facing a Multiverse Green Arrow, and Aquaman is there just for the stuff. But look at the fast attack chance, and look at Multiverse the Flash just rip apart a near max defense Multiverse the Flash. That's just stupid. This is the unblockable special one. Aquaman is already down. So power slow doesn't matter. The Flash might get wiped out. No, he does not. So obviously, my main drawback for Multiverse the Flash is I haven't geared him up. But you can see how ridiculous he is. And Cyborg too, for that matter. We're going to power drain Green Arrow and get Arkham Knight Batman in. So this Multiverse Green Arrow doesn't have a lot of threat. And the interesting thing about Multiverse Green Arrow is that he also transfers the power, so you can gain a lot of power if that goes off 35% of the time. And keep in mind, when they add in the 6-star level, that's going to get increased even more as Justice League the Flash gains a level of 48. So, if I were to be a tryhard, I would be leveling up the Flash and not BVS Superman, but I want to make BVS Superman work, so we're going to continue to upgrade all of his gear up to level 40, and we actually have 3 gear items almost at level 40, as we're just missing 2, and I believe we have a couple raid rewards for that. So I'm going to do that live where we actually upgrade BVS Superman's 3rd gear item to 40, and then we're going to close out the video. As I love this little glitch. I hope they stop it when you're trying to collect inbox rewards crashing the game. Alright, so we've collected both of our raid rewards, and we're going to unlock another level 40 gear item for BVS Superman. 3,520 gear to get that level 40 upgrade, and we get a garbage talent. Fuck you, Netherrealm. 15% crit damage is really bad as well. So what we're actually looking for is attack. We want attack or health. So we're going to try to roll for, I believe it's 1700 health or 190 attack, I think it is. If we land either one of those, we're definitely keeping it. Now, we can also take out defense later on in favor of crit chance. I don't want 6% crit chance. I probably should have kept it, but we have 15 more gear rerolls. And I guess that's still better than 11% stun resist. We got 125 attack. I really want the higher one. That's the low end roll of attack. We'll take 11% crit chance, though. That's not bad. That's a lot of crit chance. So now we're at 91,382 threat, and we're at 62.4% crit chance and 75% defense. So I guess real quick, I'm going to show you guys the destruction of BVS Superman with 2 level 40 gear items. And let's get Aquaman in as well. Actually, 3 level 40 gear items. So we get him up to about 176,000 threat. Obviously, the Justice League team is quite a bit off. Let's actually just use this team. BVS Superman is going to come in and shred everybody.
Begin.
And if you guys thought Justice League was balanced, get the hell out of here. No way in hell this is balanced gameplay. And it gets even worse with the Flash when he gains a fast attack and actually hits you 5 times. That is not balanced gameplay. BVS Superman shredding an entire team in 17 seconds. I can't wait to see what he does when he's fully powered up. So I hope you like this video showing off a 5-star Multiverse Green Arrow as well as my update to BVS Superman. Please give this video a like rating, comment, subscribe,
Superman.
Share this video amongst your friends, and as a favorite, check out my other Injustice 2 videos playlist, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch, which are all HollywoodShono, my Instagram, which is HollywoodShono is God, and I really want to try and get more offensive stats on BVS Superman. You guys can see what he can do at 2,190 damage, and keep in mind, my Cyborg is only at 4 stars, and we actually have to upgrade the passive. Wow. We could have got even more damage on that.
Ho ho ho.
So that's a new play. Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you think that Justice League Cyborg needs a nerf and how you would actually nerf it. Have a wonderful day, kids.
www.youtube.com/HollywoodShono. Subscribe, bitches!